Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Rose of Venus Tarot. It's Lacey. Thank you so much for clicking onto my video. This is going to be a general collective energy reading. So please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Not every reading is going to resonate with everyone, and that is okay. Let's call on the divine. Divine, please guide me and protect me as I dive into this collective energy. Please give me clear and concise and precise messages. Let me know what's going on in this collective energy. What do we need to know of? What do we need to be aware of here? Somebody's running out of ways to get your attention or make you feel triggered here. A lot of you guys, you fully stepped into your power and your queendom here. You guys aren't taking a consensus. You guys aren't a part of a group. You're not anywhere where people could manipulate you, like, give you their opinion, or like maybe have other people, I don't know, that's not how I do things. I don't know, like, if you wearing green, then you're a loser. You're like, hey, if that's how you want to feel that way, or even just the energy of these people are weird to you. You're not taking any disrespect. You're taking people trying to tell you how to live your life as disrespect here. A lot of you guys, you might be open to reasonable suggestions. A lot of people are open minded, but you learn not to let people try to twist your open mindedness against you, is what I'm saying. I'm going to actually grab the What's the Tea deck. This is feeling like that type of tea energy. It's like somebody wanted to trigger your inner child, but like in a negative way. They wanted to make you feel like you were in trouble or you did something wrong, but your inner child is walking hand in hand with your adult, your parent. So your inner child is more so giving, you're not my mom, or ill, weird stranger, hey mom, like, and you're looking to the authority within you. A lot of you guys can be your inner child and your authority too. Your authority figure is there. And then they end up feeling like the adult in trouble for trying to come after like a child here. Like, did you think I was a child? Like, to trick me like that. Somebody wanted to, like, I don't know, make you feel like you weren't in your sovereignty, like you weren't like this queen here, like you still had to listen to others. You guys never had to listen to others. You got this person always had a fantasy of like leading you, being above you in some sort of way. For a lot of you guys, this is a toxic feminine energy that wants power over you, like another feminine, and they're coming to the realization that they want power over you because your light triggers them. Not just your light, like all of your accolades make them feel bad, whether it's your beauty, your intelligence, your voice, the way other people look at you. They get so triggered that they almost feel like it's right, like, like they're entitled to screwing up your life because you make them feel so bad. Like, on the inside, they feel so much envy when they look at you, and they feel like it's unfair, like they have to even the playing field. This is the type of person that feels like if you're beautiful and guys like you, it's not fair to them that you're beautiful and guys like you. Like they get to get equal, like, and they get to get equal with you by trying to make your life living hell. Like, okay, you get to be beautiful and guys like you, but I get to be your bully. I get to be your martyr. I get to be on top of you. And then you standing up for yourself. And then you stand up for yourself and they don't know where to go because this person isn't prepared for, like, they were prepared for you guys not fighting back. They weren't prepared for you guys getting help, fighting back, or telling them off. So it's like, like they're preparing for that, but trying to avoid it. And also you ignoring them. They're like, honestly, wholeheartedly, and continuing on with your life. They're not able to get your attention mentally or emotionally here. I feel like a lot of you guys are focused on the money, and as soon as hustling, rain, 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 a whole lot of money showers. You guys got a lot of money coming in, making it rain, focus on money, getting it. That's the energy I felt here. You guys are like, you guys too busy caught up in the money here. You guys are like, even if you got your new place, they envious of your new place. They're trying to like astral project or project into your neighbors, like make your neighbors complain about stuff that's not going on. Like they want people to look at you suspiciously. They're trying to do like energy work like around you to make people make you feel some type of way, but it keeps backfiring back to them. Like they want you to feel like you don't belong, like you're suspicious or strange here. That's not happening because you got people appreciate your hustle and you being a goal getter. You're a goal getter, a gold getter, and a go getter. You get into the goal, get into the money, and you accomplishing your goals. And every normal person can see that, focus on that. We're just aware of this energy here to be more aware of them coming in. And you guys just aren't allowing them in your head space. You got people are, they want you on their team. They want you as a part of their government. They want you on at their job. There's people highly impressed with your work and your work ethic right now. They're like, what? I want to get around you so I could get to the top. Every day you're doing something different. You're really pushing it, getting it. You are leading by example. And they're like, nobody's going to destroy you. You got people rooting for you at the top, watching you climb that mountain, thinking, like, yo, the collective is getting it. I don't got no excuses. I'm about to get it too. This is hurting your enemies too because they can't get anybody to stand against you. And you guys won't stand against yourself. You won't compete. You don't desire. You don't care. You move on here, from anybody trying to be weird towards you. Reminds me something more. Told you, yeah, somebody's hurt and crying over you. I keep feeling this energy too for the last couple of days. It's like somebody is so hurt by you. And it's like they so wanted to feel like they were above you in some sort of way. And they're not just hurt over you, they're hurt over where they chose to put their energy, where they chose to put their mind and their focus. Their focus was on feeling better than the next bitch, but not actually getting better. They wanted to feel better. They didn't want to get better. They didn't want to take their medication. They didn't want to go to the checkups. They didn't want to stick with their love therapy, their inner therapy that was going to get that yuckness out. So it's like they sat there and they watched themselves die and disintegrate of this nastiness while, they watched themselves disintegrate of this nastiness that they could have cured. And all they kept saying was, at least, well, I'm better than the collective at that. I'm better at this person like that. At least I don't got two baby daddies. I might got one at least, and it don't matter, your numbers, whatever. But this is what they focus on, ish that don't matter, rather than true hustling. So to see you improve and actually stick to your art, your writing, your creativity, you're in groups where people write and create. That's why I'll be being like, you guys don't be with just anybody here. Like you could be like me. I mostly try to focus my friendships on other people who are creating, pushing forward here. You get too caught up in idolatry and idle people, it becomes, all right, now what are we doing? We're competing, like, for no reason, you know? Divine, please tell me more. Moves in silence in reverse here. Somebody wanted to make it feel like they were moving in silence and they got a lot going on. I'm just not telling nobody, oh yeah, I got this. And it's like, they're like, how the hell do I convey and compete at the same time? I feel like a lot of you guys, you might share with the world. Like you guys could have like a blog, and I think that's really healthy, especially if you got kids and stuff, even though there's creeps on the internet. People will try to shame you out of whatever makes you joyous. You might have a day at the beach with my kids. Hey, and today we ate this type of lunch. My kids wanted fruit roll ups. so I made them from scratch. I want to do that. I seen Nara Brooks and a few people do that, make fruit leather, or yeah, I seen a couple of people do that. I'm like, I want to try to make some fruit leather. Moves in silence. Let's clarify that. It's told you, same ish, different day. They're not doing anything, but they want to make it seem like, oh, I do it. I just don't got to post about it. And I don't got to, and they want to get around you to try to get in your head so bad. Like this energy is so dirty, so crusty, so down and out. It's like, this person can't pay their rent. They be in and out of like different like places and stuff. It's like their energy is so unfocused. They're not go-getters. They're not trying to achieve anything in life, and your energy is making them cry because they don't have anything that they want to achieve. They just have a bunch of things that they told people they were going to do, and now they're trying to act like, oh, I move in silence, I don't gotta post about my life. But like they want to insinuate that they got things going on in life and they don't got nothing going for them. Divine, please clarify this crying over you. We got haunted in reverse coming out here. Haunted memories, flashbacks, trauma, side effects. Somebody's crying over you because you don't have a lot of trauma that they tried to cause you. Somebody thought that you would always think about them, or you would come and try to compete with them, or they could get you caught in some sort of nasty loop here, but you guys won't. You're not haunted. You got a lot of things that went on in your life. They're not the worst of it, but in this reverse, I do feel like they are haunted by how they acted. They're haunted by their past selves. They feel like they wasted a lot of time in life. And seeing you succeed is like, it's like a hit in the chest. You got a lot of people wondering right now, like where you're going. A lot of you guys have fully released the past with this haunted in reverse. It's like you guys released the past, but the past is still looking at you and feeling like, like this is why we weren't meant to connect. This is why I didn't like them and whatnot, because this person is successful. These people just aren't successful people. And some of you guys, you had to move away from these people because if they would have seen you getting better, they would have like tried to take you out. Like, like these are people who are that grimy. Like they would have accidentally tried to put something in your food or something. Don't be hanging around just anybody. A lot of you guys got to protect yourself, protect your light. Be happy you don't have a lot of friends, lovers, or whatnot. Don't go around looking too much for too many people because not a lot of people can understand you. Not a lot of people can love you. Not a lot of people, But marrying for money is coming out here under hustling in reverse. Somebody might have married for money, or their hustle their hustle is in reverse. Your hustle is out right here. Somebody felt like your hustle was marrying for money, or their only hustle is trying to find somebody wealthy that they could marry here. That being said, I'm taking this kind of as a positive thing with the hustling card here and marrying for money. I feel like somebody loves that you are a hustler and they have a lot of money, so they want to marry you and invest in you because they feel like you're a safe bet. You make your own money, so you're not going to be trying to take all of their money. You guys got your own money. You could pay for your own trips here. You don't mind paying for your own trips. You guys aren't letting guys into your hotel, your Airbnb. You're not trying to take trips and then pay it off with like, like not to say, you live your life how you live your life, but somebody can see you as wife material, even though you guys might not see yourself that way. You're like, I'm hustling. I'm not worried about no man, not worried about no this, not worried about no that, but you guys are fully in hustle mode. A lot of people dig what you're putting down here. You guys are showing people to go harder is consistency. Some people are trying to go hard with professionality and repetitiveness here too. A lot of these people, you could be an artist and they're being envious because maybe you're a visual artist. You draw, you draw and you make your shorts. You can make shorts every day This person feels like they need a professional camera and they're gonna do things better than you. And then they need a whole crew in the back, and then they gotta sing, and then they gotta have the lights, and they gotta have their hair done. And oh, I'm spending 2,000 on that tracks. I'm not sitting there with my fro out like Lacey, like you know. I be looking cute, fro out, whatever. And then but or that collective, I'm not gonna take a if I go to the kids and I'm vlogging my day with my kids, I'm gonna make sure I got a crew there. My kid's gonna be wearing Burberry. My kid's gonna they want to be like the celebrity so bad, but that's just not their money. They're trying to make money and they're losing money trying to look like they got a bunch of money here. A lot of you guys are you guys could get more effect and you have more consistency just relying on you and your little phone there, your whatever phone you got, whether it's an iPhone, not whatever, as long as it got a good camera, okay camera, and you guys post consistently and you're entertaining and you trigger thought and whatnot, then you got it. You got it. And they don't. They want to seem like they have it. Like, they want like, oh, okay, like the collective may post pictures every day and videos of themselves walking on Instagram. But my pictures on Instagram gonna be like again by photographer. Like, they want to spend a whole lot of money on ish or a whole lot of time on stuff instead of worrying about like consistency. And then there's people who are mad because you got the consistency, but you might not use the all of the means that they use. So it's almost like they feel entitled to your crowd or whatever you're getting, your money, your the men you're attracting, that the rich men you're attracting, a lot of things that you're attracting right now, they almost feel obligated to a piece of it because they feel like they're doing more. Whether they're actually doing more or not is, I don't really think they are, but they feel like they're doing more because they did it the right way. If somebody wants to make you feel like you're doing things the wrong way here, and they're hurting their own head because you're heavily protected. Like the more they try to think around you, the more they're like, I don't need to be thinking about this person here. Divine, please tell me more. Divine, please tell me more. We got Forcer in reverse coming out here. Somebody's realizing they can't force you to like them, that they can't force you into their lives. They can't force their way around you. And this is also leading them to tears. They can't force you to do anything. And they feel really weird for trying to force you to do things because you don't try to force them to do nothing. You leave people very much how they are. They can live however. They could think whatever, they could be whatever here. You're not also craving any sort of validation, overly explaining yourself. You're living in your passion. You don't care if somebody got an attitude. Oh, well, no. You're like, you know, and you can look people dead in the eye and roll your eyes and be calm with it too at the same time. You guys aren't letting anybody try to force anything on you. So they feel stupid for trying to force things on you, trying to mislead you, trying to behave in toxic and dirty ways towards you. It's giving somebody like a lot of pain. This person could have tried to yell and you could have just hung up the phone on them. This would be no, I think that block. I'm like, yo, because why you feel like you could talk to me like that, or you getting called out your name? And a lot of those people get scared because they think they could give some sort of attitude and like be an enforcer in your life, but there's no enforcement. Just because you calm and whatnot, there's no enforcement. We got clout hungry coming out here in reverse. Says anything, does anything, makes shit up, dramatic. You guys are getting clout, but you're getting clout off the realness. You're getting clout because you have a lot of good things to say and a lot of knowledge and skill to give here. Somebody's mad that you're not clout hungry in a way where you got to do weird things to get attention. A lot of you guys are getting money and attention the right way. off of your skills, your creativity, your education, and your intelligence. And the money you getting about to be bigger and bigger. It's like a whole lot of money is coming from you. Yeah, you're getting a lot of money coming from whatever you're doing in life. Divine, please tell me more. Divine, please tell me more. Threatening, intimidating, threatened, bothered here. Yeah, somebody is so bothered and intimidated by you. You got them crying over you. They're, oh my goodness. You got somebody chest hurt too. Somebody also wanted to make you feel threatened. They wanted to make you like affect you in such a way and like live off of that energy of you being affected. A lot of you guys are too blessed to be stressed right now. So there's really no point. Let me grab one more card and I'm gonna close out the reading. Love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgic here. This is coming out under Forcer in reverse here. Yeah, there's a lot of people who like you, want you, and they realize just because they want you doesn't mean that you want them. You just don't want these people, and that's just something that they're gonna have to accept. They can't force any love on you. They can't force like, affection on you. You're just not attracted to them. Some of these people could have weirdly been a couple, and this could have been a girl that wanted to like trick you into sleeping with her man or something, or like lie about it. She feels very weird about that because they can't force you to like them, is what people are realizing. Like you either like them or you don't like them. And them trying to like, I don't know, because this could have been somebody that wanted a good explanation for why you don't like them and you don't even want to interact with them right now. You're not even looking for love. You're not even, and you don't have to explain that to anybody. They like, I'd be hating people that feel like you got to explain yourself to them. I'm like, take rejection for what it is. Like, if somebody ignore you, that's rejection. And just like, okay, either that person busy, they didn't hear me, they don't want to talk to me here. Like, and that's basically the energy that somebody wish they had, like because they're coming off as thirsty, as somebody that can't take rejection, as somebody that like they wanted to put pressure on you in all the wrong ways here. I'm not giving her no money. I'm not doing this. I'm not sending flowers. I'll send flowers if she does X, Y, Z. Da, 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 da. Like come on, collective. Why you not talking to? It's like, ill. Why are you coming at the person like that? Like, they're seeing themselves from a different perspective here and not from like, like a completely different perspective because you guys are calm and you're reasonable adults. They dealt with a lot of birds in the past that they felt like they didn't have to respect. You guys are forcing a lot of people to number one, get in hustle mode, number two, stop being thirsty, and number three, achieve their dreams because it's possible and time is ticking here. And it's a waste of time trying to control other people, and you're making people feel very dumb for that. But that's it, you guys. I hope you have a good day, night, evening. Whenever you're catching this reading, I just see a black crow come by and then land on the branch there.